boy Hewitt, representing Hewitt's daily workout routine. I'm on 5th Street. I'm headed back to where I started. And so I'm gonna have to walk back up there because it's the best thing to do. Walking can only help, not hurt. So enjoy my walk as I walk back towards the place where I started so I can pick up my car. Here I have some coconut water because coconut water is good stuff. Coconut water is good stuff. You know, it's not the same like what we got when we were in the Caribbean. You know, I'm a Vincentian. I was born in St. Vincent and Grenadines, and I'm very, very proud of that, you know. So I know what coconut water really ought to taste like. I know what a coconut water ought to taste like. We had coconut trees right in our yard. Yep, we had coconut trees right in our yard. I can remember we had a coconut tree right in our yard. And that water is so healthy. So instead of choosing water, I chose coconut water instead. For this reason. Not because I'm very meticulous about this and that, but I just want to avoid some plastics. I don't really like the plastic thing, you know. I really don't like the plastic thing. We can have a conversation about plastic if we want, but I use bottled water. Yes, I do bottled water, but I just don't want to use it today. Because more and more scientists are finding bad things about plastic as we use them. Plastic in its micro forms, in its very miniature form, very small microscopic forms rather. Right. In microscopic forms. When we buy plastics and when we drink from plastic, bottled water, and all of that, plastic tend to get into our system, and there is no guarantee that some of this plastic that we consume in our bodies through water bottles and all the things that we use them, there's no guarantee that some of these plastic are bisphenol free or BPA free. The reason why we do not consume plastic that we know are known to be bisphenol concentrated or that have bisphenol or BPA is because we know that bisphenol is bad for our health. Very, very bad for our health. Research has shown that bisphenol have been able to do a lot of damages and injuries to human and animals as well. We know very much for animals, and that's the reason why today when we are microwaving stuff in our ovens, in our microwave ovens, we want to make sure the plastic containers that we're using to microwave would say BPA free, yeah, bisphenol free, because all the research have shown that BPA, or bisphenol, is very hazardous to human health. Bisphenol is very hazardous to human health. Research have shown that they've caused damage to the kidneys of mice and problems with diabetes and all these other things. And bisphenol has been determined that it's bad for human health. So this is why I am not going with plastic today. I'm taking some coconut water, and not that the can is healthier, but I know plastics is very, very bad for us. We have too much plastic in our system, and thank goodness for Philadelphia. The city of Philadelphia has done the city of Philadelphia has been very, very instrumental in trying to change the ways and behaviors of us consumers with our receptiveness and our receptiveness to all this plastic that we consume. You go into the major supermarkets now in Philadelphia, you're not going to be served with plastic bags anymore. Now, like ShopRite supermarkets and all these big supermarkets in Philadelphia, you have to buy a bag, which is sort of more like some of them are actually paper bags, and some of them are between that sort of a kind of a material that is very nice and it's very, very sturdy, but it's not plastic. And it's an environmental safety measure that the city of Philadelphia has embarked upon and seems to be successful because people are responsive to the measure that the city has imposed, and there are quite a number of things that the city has imposed. And so now, if I want a plastic bag, if I went to a supermarket and I want a plastic bag, all I need to do is to go across the city lines. And if I'm in Montgomery County, I go into a ShopRite supermarket in Montgomery County, my goods would be bagged in a plastic bag. But if I went into a supermarket in the city of Philadelphia, no plastic bags is allowed anymore in these large supermarkets. And this is a good thing that I think the city has done, because it's very good that we wean ourselves off the addiction to plastic, because plastic is so much all around us. Plastic is so bad. It is so bad. It's done so much harm to the environment. Imagine when plastics, they take so long to biodegrade. Plastic takes so long to biodegrade. I don't remember the years the plastic takes so long. I don't remember how long or how many years plastic takes to biodegrade. But of course, they're ubiquitous, and they've done so much harm to the environment. They've done harm not just to the environment, but to our ecosystem as well. Our ecosystem. When plastics begin to degrade, and when they've degraded to a certain extent, what happens is these plastic form into little pebbles. And what happens is the birds often mistake them for food. And when this happens, the birds are usually choked up and eventually die. So it's not just bad for us, it's bad for the ecosystem. And so this is why I would love to have some water. I really would love to have some water. But I chose instead to get some coconut water, just because I think I don't want to have another plastic bottle in my hand as I take this friendly environmental stroll on this beautiful street called North 5th Street in the city of Philadelphia. Right? Because Philadelphia has already made a policy on that. And so I'm in sync with the policy of Philadelphia. Drink water, or coconut water, a healthy choice. As I walk, and if I get thirsty, the coconut water will do until I get home. I get me some water. I usually drink tap water. I swear some people would say that Poland Spring is the best. Poland Spring is the best water. Some people used to swear that. But little did they know that Poland Spring, there's no Poland Spring in the United States. To have water extracted and sold on a commercial basis. Much of what you drink from the bottle are pretty much tap water that have been refined. They put all this thing back in there, all the chemicals that need for the essential elements for H2O. 2 molecules of hydrogen, one molecule of H2O, molecule of hydrogen, 2 molecules of oxygen, H2O. So we had to get H2O to drink water as we know it. But water has been commercialized. And so what happened is, we think that what we're drinking is really refined water. Refined in the sense that they clean it up, put stuff in there, but it is pretty much tap water. And I really used to feel that I need to join the crowd and drink all these bottled water and so on and so on. Yeah, bottled water is very convenient. Yeah, I do that. But when I'm home, I drink tap water, just some tap water. And so for this reason, this is why I have some, I'm not advertising the product from which this coconut water is produced, but I'm using coconut water instead this time because of the way in which water has been commercialized. And so I just want to thank you guys for being such a good follower, viewer, supporter, subscriber, friend, acquaintance. I want to thank you so much. This is Hewitt representing Hewitt's daily workout routine. So stick to the environmental, do the healthy, do the walking. If you don't have to ride, don't ride, walk. If you don't have to drink sodas, drink water, or just some coconut water. For me, this is part of fulfilling the essential components of Hewitt's daily workout routine. Because Hewitt's daily workout routine, it's about health and fitness. So take care of your health as well as your fitness. Thank you for watching. All the best. And peace out. Thank you again. Peace out.
Fancy, love the beaches, love the sun. Fancy, love the rivers and all the sea. Fancy, gonna protect it in every way. 'Cause this is who we are, we are, we are. This is who we are. It's who we are, it's who we are. 'Cause this is who we are, we are, we are. This is who we are. It's who we are, it's who we are. Hey, what we do in the mountains affects the seas. Careless actions create adversity. Don't pollute the rivers and don't pollute our streams. Think of effects on our life marine. A beautiful coral is our sight to enjoy. Visualize every girl and boy. So take care of the mango, take care of our reefs. It's protection against climate change, against storms and pounding rain. So do all you can to preserve it. So gonna love my country, love my land. Fancy, love the beaches, love the sun. Fancy, love the rivers and all the sea. Fancy, gonna protect it in every way. 'Cause this is who we are, we are, we are. This is who we are. It's who we are, it's who we are. 'Cause this is who we are, we are, we are. This is who we are. It's who we are, it's who we are. Hey. Yes, you're making your living from ocean water. So leave the turtle eggs, don't be a poacher. Enjoy your beach cricket and cook your pot. But don't leave no garbage and spoil what we got. No. We can enjoy the coastline, keep it clean. Perfect environment, perfect dream. Place to be visited and to be seen. So gonna love my country, love my land. Fancy, love the beaches, love the sun. Fancy, love the rivers and all the sea. Fancy, gonna protect it in every way. 'Cause this is who we are, we are, we are. This is who we are. It's who we are, it's who we are. 'Cause this is who we are.
They take so long to biodegrade. I don't remember how long or how many years plastic takes to biodegrade. But of course, they're ubiquitous. As I take this friendly environmental stroll on this beautiful street called North 5th Street in the city of Philadelphia. The essential elements for H2O, 2 molecules of hydrogen, one molecule of H2O, molecule of hydrogen, 2 molecules of oxygen, H2O. So we had to get H2O to drink water as we know it.
Yes, a little humor is good. H2O, 2 hydrogen atoms, 1 oxygen atom. That's water for you there.